G'day everyone. I know it's been a while since put a video up on the channel. That's basically because, well, you know how things have been over the last few years. Things went kind of crazy, and so yeah, basically had nothing to really do with the petrol bike at the time. Still got it. I do actually have a few projects that I'm yet to do on it. Just show you, they're still there. But got something else for the channel today. Something I've been thinking about for a while, and with petrol prices going a bit crazy, I figured it was time. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so here it is. My officially second electric bike. The first proper one. I have had one that I put together before. It was just one of those kit ones, the wheel and everything. But it was like 1,000 watts, and even with a big battery, it'd kill the battery in like about 20 minutes, something like that. Just because it also had the cheap button, which this one doesn't, thankfully. So it was too easy just to use the throttle all the time. But this one, there's nothing like that. There's no cheap button. It is just pedal assist, which is what I really wanted. This is the TDR Urban. You see a few marks there already on it. I have been using this. It has been getting me to work and back. So, why this bike? Well, being in Australia, a lot of bike shops here, basically they want a fortune for an electric bike. Something with basically this sort of system on it. They want, you know, upwards of $2,000. This one from TDR Moto in Melbourne here in Australia is only about $950, and then plus your delivery, whatever you have to spend on that. So I thought it was a good option. Plus they have batteries spare, which are only $300, which is great for me. I wanted to have a spare. So that's the bike. Nothing special, very standard, but let's have a look at what it's got. Alright, starting at the top, another bell in an interesting position, which first when I seen the photos, I really thought that's terrible. After using it, I don't think I'll ever go back to using a bell the other way. It is so easy, just while you're riding, just to be able to. Plus then, you have bell out of the way, that's the screen, your control buttons, disc brakes. Does have working lights front and rear that are controlled from the controller. 6-speed quick fire or rapid fire gear change, which really comes in useful with the amount of power this puts down from the get-go. So a nice step through design, which is something I've never had before. You know, nearly 50 years I've been on bikes and I've never had a step through, and I wish I'd got one sooner. It is so easy to get on and off. The seat's alright. I'm going to give it another few weeks of riding to see how if it molds itself a bit better. It's alright for short trips, but once I get over an hour of riding, I definitely can feel it. So I'll give it a few more goes, but yeah, saddle's a saddle. As you can see, the battery's down here. There's no quick release on this seat, so you have to actually undo this, take the seat out to remove the battery, which is a bit of a pain, but you know, it's not something you have to do every day. If you want, you can leave the battery in and charge it straight through there, so you don't have to do all that. Now at the back, we've got a nice carry rack with a spring-loaded holder and the 250 watt hub motor, as well as a tail light on the back. I was going to do a full build on this, and hopefully if I've got everything sorted, I'll have some other footage playing now of me taking it out of the box. Go through the steps of what you'd need to do. The only things you need to do when you get this, which is put the handlebar on, which is just basically connect the whole thing in. It's all wired up and connected. Put the pedals on, the seat and seat pole, and the front wheel and fender. That's it, it's done. So to operate, you actually do need the key in it. Turning it that way unlocks it, so then you can remove it. But we're not doing that at the minute. Putting it back locks it. Straight up is your on switch, and then holding the middle button, we get a display which gives us what power level we're on, speed, battery level, and your total kilometers. So 54 already on this bike. I've got 34 off the first charge and still going on the second charge. So you have your level assist changes on 2 button, all very basic, and then at the minute light's not on, I'm just holding the top button. You'll see the little symbol there popped up saying that the lights are now on, front and rear, and they, it's daytime now, but they do show up quite well at night. Do the job. Turn that back by holding the button again, and that's basically it. It is really simple and easy to use. So anyway, the actual bike itself, it rides really nice. The power of the 250 watt is more than enough to get you up most situations, and having the rapid fire gear makes it very easy to change to a more appropriate gear. So that's it for this review. I'll be back with a few little options I want to put on it and see how they go. If you've got any questions, drop them down below. If there wasn't anything that I mentioned in here about what's on this bike. But yeah, it's a nice simple electric bike that will get you from A to B comfortably and easily. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.